Oh, all right, y'all. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm doing something I haven't done in a while. Doing a live on the road because I just got done watching these interviews. So let me know if you can hear me before I get started here. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've done one of these on the go. Let me see. I think it's been like almost a year. Because the way my schedule changes, when my schedule changes around, I used to get on at this time because this time fit better for me before I got to do what I got to do. So I said, you know what? I want to talk about a little something here. Yo, what's up? Yeah, so let me just get this connection working right. Driving to Dubai, maybe flying. Oh man, UFC 280 gonna be this gonna be a good card. I'm still going for Oliveira though. Still going for Oliveira. Everybody's on Islam, right? I mean, Islam got a chance just like anybody else, but I just think Oliveira is just overall better, well-rounded, well-rounded fighter. Striking, jiu-jitsu, all of that, control. I just think Oliveira is that guy. You know. All right. Yeah, I'm never gonna pick against him. I don't know. I was thinking about that time. Justin Poirier. I thought Poirier was gonna have a chance to get a crack at it, holding that belt, but nah. I said, you know what? I got to go back on that. It's got to be Oliveira. But yeah, let's talk a little bit. I just got done watching these. About an hour ago, I got a chance to watch these. What's going on, Sink? Chin, Sink in the building. I got done watching, you know, uh, press fight interviews with Chookagian and Manone, and sometimes I wish they were a little bit longer, man. Like the Manone, it wasn't too much to get out of this one, because it was only like 4 minutes. It just always seemed awkward with him sometimes because nobody really has questions for him, and they just asked him the same old thing, right? Uh, Chikagan, hers was a little interesting. I just found hers a little bit interesting because the way she's talking now, she definitely seems like somebody that's confident, right? You know, um, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen in the fight, but from what I was looking at with Caitlin Chookagian, she just seems like she's definitely got some confidence. I know she's been training hard. She has a solid team, and her be, her being here for so long, it's definitely something that's gonna keep her at a higher level than a lot of people think. Where they think, oh, she'll be shaky or iffy, but she's had over what, like she said, 16 fights in the UFC now, and she's since the Valentina fight, she's gone 6-1. So if you think about all of that and the fighters that she beat, somebody like Caitlin Chookagian shouldn't really be nervous about anybody anymore. She's already faced the bullet. She's already faced the bullet, gone through that process of being, the humility, being humble, getting victories, all of that. So I think, she's definitely going to come in here more so confident than a lot of people think. Um, she's learned a lot over the years, and it definitely shows. Definitely shows how she's been talking about this fight, and she's one to be honest again. Just be real about it. She's number one. The guy interviewing her the guy that asked the question, he had asked her if is she just happy with her position being the gatekeeper, and she was like, it's definitely a good position, but she said, hey, I would still want to be that I still want to be that champion, right? So again, unlike some fighters, Chookagian still says, hey, number one is fine, but she's still letting you know that she would want to get that shot again at the belt. You know, she would still want to be a champion, right? And that's how you're supposed to talk. That's all I'm saying. Like, there's no other road for her. It's just, I want to get this belt, or you know, I at least want to take another crack at it. I know the one thing, but Singh said Chookagian's going to win by KO. Oh, that's funny. Robot Chicken said Charles is the champ, as far as I'm concerned. Oh yeah, he gonna be champion after this one too. You know, nothing against Islam, but gotta ride with the pound for pound, one of the most complete fighters to me, Charles Oliveira. Yeah, Caitlin Chookagian, when she had said that she's wanting to go for it again, I believe her. She put together the win streak. It's definitely possible. As much as we hate to see it, because I am pushing for the beast in this one. I want to see the beast go in there and make a big statement. I definitely can't disrespect somebody's grind that after getting beat by the Bullet, getting beat by Valentina, she put together another win streak. Because how many other fighters are really the same after fighting her? Let's look at the list. Like, aside from Andrade, Chookagian is like the only other fighter that hasn't really skipped a beat. Really, I mean, we still have yet to see what Lauren Murphy has to offer. But Jennifer Maia, she kind of fell down. Jessica Ai's been gone since that title shot she got. If you want to go all the way back to Cachoeira, Cachoeira, she's still a knockout artist, but she's not really somebody that's riding too high. Who else did Valentina defend against? That's kind of missed a beat. That's kind of fell down the ladder. Well, no, Chookagian hasn't really missed a beat. She's still there. She still can beat everybody else. Same goes with Andrade. She can't beat the champion, but she can beat everybody else. So they still offer a lot. They still bring a lot to the table. Excuse me. Let me see. Lauren fights UFC 283. That's 283 in Rio. Yeah, we talked about that last night. Rio de Janeiro. What's going on, Todd? Todd said, I got Manon by decision. Okay. I know Manon said she's going to do it by second round finish, but hey, as long as she wins, right? But yeah, can't knock the confidence of Caitlin Chookagian. That's going to make the fight even better. So if she comes in with the confidence, ready to fight, ready to showcase, and Manon actually does dominate, get a stoppage, that's even more so going to make it more of an impressive win for Manon Fiorot, right? But Chookagian, what was the one thing she said? But yeah, going back to another thing about the duck thing with her. Yeah, she answered that question again. She answered the question. She said the Manon fight was offered in September, but she never accepted it. They went on and put her on as she had got the fight. Like, hey, it's your fight, but she never accepted the fight. She said that she would have loved to fight in France, but she said, no, I'm not taking that fight. So it really wasn't on her. It wasn't on her that was avoiding the fight. You know what I mean? Like, she never even accepted the fight. Andrade was the one that accepted, pulled out. So yeah, I mean, for everybody that missed her in her live when she said that once, because I was the one that put that out there that, nah, Caitlin didn't duck that time. It was just her situation. She didn't get the, she had other things going on. She said coming off of injuries. So she never accepted the fight. So, nah, you can't call that a duck on Caitlin Chookagian. So I'm saying that because I know a lot of people thought she ducked that first time, but no, she didn't. She went out, said it. That's the second time she said it. So, no, it was Andrade who pulled out for an injury. And then when she did reschedule, Manon had to pull out for injury. So everybody was injured, you know. But now that the fight is on, hey, I'm not mad. I mean, for the most part, I agreed with everything that Manon said. Not Manon, Caitlin Chookagian said in this interview, except about the Grasso fight. Caitlin said that the Araujo Grasso fight was pretty close. I was like, what? I mean, I didn't see it as a close fight. I mean, anybody else see it as a close fight? I thought it was pretty much 50-45 with some competitive moments, but Alexa Grasso was always in complete control of the fight. You know, Alexa Grasso, to me, always in control of the fight. I don't know what fight some people were watching that thought it was that close. You know, to me, Grasso had one shaky moment in the third round where she got clipped 2 times. But other than that, I mean, it was her fight all the way through. I mean, I was calling it with y'all, and I was pretty much relaxed at this point where I was just like, okay, Grasso's around. You know what I mean? But the way Chookagian was saying it, she made it sound like it was it could have gone either way. Now when she said that, I was like, oh, are you sure? Did you watch the fight? No. That fight wasn't close at all. Competitive, but not at all any rounds I could argue Araujo won. You know, she hit her with the big shots, and she put that lump on Grasso's head in one round. That was just showing you that she had some skills or the power to change the course of the fight, but never had the IQ. You know, never had the IQ. But, you know, with that, Chookagian said, if, you know, she wins this fight, she would definitely fight Valentina again. And she said she'll do whatever she has to do, though. She said, hey, if they throw her the Grasso fight, she would do that. You know, and I know somebody's going to say, oh, well, she said it too. But to me, it's different because she's already fought for the belt before. You know, some people don't want to see her fight for the belt. They'd rather see the Grasso fight. You know, she's already been there. So I think the doors are more open for Chookagian at this point. And I'm not playing, you know, favoritism. I'm just saying, like, if they made her fight Grasso, even if she won the fight, then, you know, that would be okay for a lot of people. I think that would be okay for a lot of people. They would rather see Valentina do something else than that. But I don't think they would, because if Chookagian had to fight Grasso, there's nobody else there for Valentina, right? Because that's saying that Manon lost, and then Tyler's out. You know, there would be nobody for her, so it would have to be that belt. So if she gets it, okay. If she gets it, fine. But off of what Chin said, Chookagian being salty about Grasso's boxing ability. Yeah, I want to talk about that too. Yeah. Let me jump on that because it's going to just come down to them having to fight one day. And I think if Manon beats her, Chookagian Grasso is the fight to make next. Okay? That's the fight to make next. Yeah, she loves jumping on that, boy. Every time they bring that up. That's why she probably said it was a close fight too, because, you know, she trying to stir the pot a little bit. She tried to stir the pot a little bit with Grasso, because, you know, after she said it was a close fight, you know, she did say that, you know, that's a fight I would like to take because, you know, everybody likes to kind of match up their boxing style. And she said, you know, I believe my boxing ability is better than Grasso. Okay. My answer to that is I just have to see it. At this point, I just have to see it. I don't know. I mean, Grasso does some things that I like as a boxing fan. Like, I like the way she, you know, connects with more precision, and I like her stance. But I like Chookagian's. I mean, I don't favor the the lack of power behind the shots, but it gets the job done, right? Like, as a fan that wants excitement, I like how Grasso is throwing with a little bit more intensity and like I said, precision. But when it comes to Chookagian, you would want that style if you were the fighter, because like nobody can really handle it. But as far as like watching it, I can see where people think it can kind of be a little less entertaining, I'll say. I'm thinking in the casual fans mindset, but I've seen this before, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen this type of styles in boxing where the less entertaining style can overpower that type of style, you know, that's may look better and may look exciting. But when it comes to the most technical, they're both really technical in their own way. You know, they're both really technical in their own way. I mean, Chookagian's good at keeping range. She's good at timing. She's good at setting traps with her right hand. You know, she's got a long right hand and she knows how to use them straight punches. I think she does well, you know, as far as, you know, setting those feints up and punching off of those feints and turning angles. I think she does a lot of things well. I mean, she wouldn't be number one and again have the resume to back it up. And she's beaten fighters off of the boxing mostly, right? You know, she hasn't really like out grappled and submitted too many fighters. I mean, Antonina, right? You know, Antonina was one of the ones she out grappled, but when it comes down to boxing, that's pretty much how she went on her 6-1 record after the Valentina fight, right? So I would have to give her the edge. I'd have not just an edge. I would say she is the better boxer in the division because it's proven, number one, right? Off of her boxing skills. Grasso's coming up behind her. You know, Grasso's definitely second best, I would say. She's probably the second best boxer because nobody in the division really understands balance and nobody really understands positioning and turning punches over and, you know, retracting your hands back as quick as you can, setting back, you know, get back to point A, except them. Like, I see them doing a lot of things that men boxers do. So, you know, I would say they're both up there. You know, I would say Chookagian's number one and Grasso's number two. So we would need to see them fight to see who overall is the better boxer. But I think I was having this conversation before, and somebody said that Chookagian is probably just trying to lure Grasso into the fight, and when they actually fight, she gonna wind up taking Grasso down or something, turn it into a grappling match. You know, that would be funny, man. You know, there was like she probably won't even wind up boxing. She just want to go in there and beat Grasso because, you know, she just want to do it. So I don't know though, man. I think with the way they are, and, you know, Grasso being so comfortable being a boxer, she would really want to test her hands. She would really want to test her hands, though. So I want to see that fight. Somebody said last night they didn't want to see it. I want to see Chookagian Grasso. I don't care what nobody said. I like that fight. That's a good fight. You know, have Manon go in there and whoop Chookagian. she can fight. She can fight Grasso in the main event. You know, Grasso won her main event. Fine. You know. What else though? Yeah, the interview here with Manon, it was kind of short. It was only like 4 minutes. I, you know, didn't really take much from it. I know she said she didn't see the Grasso or Araujo fight, but she said it's in her plan to, you know, win a lot more impressive. You know, win in a much more impressive fashion than Grasso did. Because she said, I heard it went 5 rounds. Yeah, she said it went 5 rounds, but she said her plan is to go in here and win in a very impressive fashion. Yeah, shout out to James Perez because I had sent him the interview. I wanted to make sure that the translation was right, and I sent him the interview, and yeah, he said that it was pretty legit. Because sometimes I be looking at Manon's expression. I be wondering if they like getting her words mixed up, because she understands English, she just can't speak it. So whenever they're translating it back, I wonder if she's thinking like I was thinking. She was like, "Oh man, they messing my words up." You know what I mean? But no, he said it was on point. Marcus Bell, what's going on, man? What's going on? You know what though, man? I really, really do. Is like I said, I am a fan of Chookagian. I really do want to see Manon take this fight, and I'm just ready to see new blood, man. I'm just ready to see new blood at this point, because it just seemed like a lot of other fighters don't want it. BJ said, "Here I go." Yes, sir. I'm back. I'm back, boy. Yeah. Hold up, because I got this interview. To get a finish to guarantee her a title shot, right? That's how she put it. And I think she can do it. I think she can do it. Second round finish. Is she pushing for a second round finish? I think we really got to expect her to come at a high pace, Like, first round, I'm going to give my breakdown later this week, man. Oh, not later this week. We already, we 3 days away. I got to do this thing tomorrow. Manon has got to take away the footwork. Number one, those long but kind of slim legs of Chookagian. I don't know if they can take the power of a good leg attack from Manon. And it's got to be a mix of that in the midsection. Yeah, Jen. Ain't later this week, man. That's already 3 days. I'll be on tomorrow, but I'm going to drop that video tomorrow. The midsection's got to be a big part here. Like, how many of y'all, who was pissed off how Arujo wasn't attacking the body and the legs of Grasso? I know Sink was. I mean, I was pissed off. Like, she was just so caught up in trying to strike upstairs with Grasso. By round 3, I was like, she's losing this fight, and then I know exactly why. I know exactly why, because she acts like Grasso doesn't have a lower half. Like, she acts like Grasso's a ghost or something. She's just working upper body. Like, you got all this other flesh to hit, all this other target. You could be cracking her behind the knees, the calf kicks, the left hook to the body. I was like, come on, what is this? So I just don't want to see Manon make that same mistake. Manon always makes her attack. I just don't want to be this the fight where she focuses on one thing and, winds up letting the fight go because she ignored one big chunk from the neck down, from the waist down, however you want to look at it. But to get a finish, she got to rip that body apart. I'm talking, everywhere. Legs. It's got to be a clinch fight. It's got to be on the inside where she can really break her down, because the one thing I know about Chookagian, she's not going to become a physical fighter overnight, right? She ain't going to be that physical fighter overnight that's going to be able to come back with a strength-based style. You know what I mean? BJ talking about Grasso is just a better fighter. Compared to Arujo, I mean, yeah, it's proven now. I mean, I think we can all agree with that now, right? I mean, she won the fight convincingly, right? I mean, if you're trying to say she's a better fighter over Chookagian, I mean, I don't think so, right? You might like Grasso's style, but Chookagian is still the better fighter, right? That's what it is. Chookagian's a better boxer too. I got to give her that. I mean, entertaining style is Grasso, but better IQ and better boxer, I'd still say is Chookagian right now. You know, if you want to say she's entertaining, yes, but better boxer is, got to give that, you know, Chookagian. I mean, out of her 16 fights, she's outboxed all your she's outboxed all your favorite fighters. Let me put it that way. Everybody you wanted her to beat, aside from Andrade and Shevchenko, no. She beat them all. She put the work rate on them. Okay. She put the volume on them. Oh man. So yeah, I'm just making a move here. I'm gonna be on for a few more minutes, and I gotta get off because I just want to do this while I'm driving. Hold on. But back to what I was saying, Manon has got to be that one to push the pace in the first round. Be as physical as she can. Put hands everywhere. You know, knees. Use that side kick to the body. You know, this fight's going to be side kick versus Chookagian's push kick. That's going to be interesting. You know, Chookagian's got a underrated push kick that adds up points. You know, I like that because it's been effective in some of her fights against even like Rujo. So we'll see if that comes into play. She'll use it, but can she use it to keep her range versus Manon's side kick? I mean, that side kick packs a lot of power. You know, that side kick packs a lot of power. So we'll see. We'll see if she can withstand a few of them things to the stomach. Because I know she's going to be going there. She's going to be going to that body in the first round. Man. But with that flyweight fight going on, I know in January we got Lauren Murphy and Jessica Andrade. We got Lauren Murphy and Jessica Andrade going down. So no Tyler Santos versus Lauren Murphy. Andrade is putting her strawweight run on hold right now, right? So they call up Andrade. Andrade says, hey, look, I'm number 4 at both weight classes. I'm ready to go. She ready to go either way. I tell you right now, this is going to be a physical fight here. This is going to be a physical 3-round fight. I really don't know if I see it going the distance, man. My question is, can Lauren Murphy stand up to one of them Andrade punches? And does she have the frame and the height and size to stuff any chance of being slammed? Like, can she be that fighter under Valentina that can avoid being slammed by Jessica Andrade? You know, Lauren, you know, she's a big flyweight. And to beat Lauren, you have to be physical. You know, you got to be physical against Lauren Murphy. Like, everybody that's beat her, you know, I repeat myself on this, everybody that's beat her has had to be physical with her. For the most part. Sarge, Valentina. Oh, no, Chookagian just outworked her, of course, because she's a better boxer, right? The better boxer beat her, right? So, yeah, Lauren Murphy lost to Chookagian by getting outpointed, which is that's understandable. But Andrade, you know, she's just another type of animal. You know, she's always got the power, always got the strength. Dang. Even with the size advantage that Lauren has, just like any other fighter that takes her on, they have to be the one playing it safe. Ain't that crazy? You know, the bigger these fighters are, when you fight somebody like Andrade, you're the one that has to play it safe. That's how dangerous Andrade is. 5'1", shortest reach compared to Lauren Murphy, but you got to be the one that stays on the outside and away from her clinch game. But Lauren is a grinder in there. I mean, she be in there grappling, and she be getting her wrestling in with some of these dudes in there. She gets in there with some of these guys, and I think she does have that going for her. The frame and the certain size that she can handle. She should know how to maneuver and take a page out of Valentina's book when it comes to how to position somebody like Jessica Andrade. Like that's what it's gonna come down to. Like Lauren really ain't gonna win though. Well, Lauren could win like a striking match, because she does commit more to boxing. Even like when she fought Andrea Lee, like she was committed to a nice jab. So if she could keep it at a range, make it a rangy fight, she could win just picking her apart. There is that option for it, yeah. Because Andrade swing wild as hell. Like Andrade, she'll come in fainting and bobbing her head a little bit, but then she resorts back to she'll resort back to old school, trying to swing for the fences. And if Lauren Murphy can measure range and she can dip out of those wide bolo hooks that Andrade throws, she has a chance to win on cards, or possibly stopping her if she was just like hitting her with long rangy shots. You know what I mean? So that's an option, still an option. And as far as the grappling goes, yeah, like she could win that too, because if she knows how to turn Andrade and get in the right position, get her back and keep her at that angle where her little arms can't reach down and defend, she could control her. It's a possibility, y'all. Still a possibility. Because the bigger these fighters are, it does get a little tough for Jessica, but she's always got that couple of things to go back to. I know. All right, let me take a peek down here for a second. Amazing how Andrade is so small but was able to handle Chookagian. Not really. I mean, shocking, not really, because Chookagian's not really a physical type of fighter, right? She's not really built like that, like where she can handle. Like she's tall and she's long, yeah, and she does have some weight to her, but she's not really like a fighter that uses her weight to her advantage. Doesn't really come in there physical and mauling type. She likes to be light on her feet. So the lighter she is on her feet, somebody like Andrade gonna have fun with that fighter. Okay. Yeah, because I seen one dude, once in a gym just messing around. He was a real short guy. He just took this real long guy, grabbed him by one leg, and was just swinging him around like in a cartoon, like how you do in a cartoon. So I was just like, wow, yeah, well, he's kind of thin. He doesn't really use his size to his advantage, Okay, 2B said he got side with Andrade in this one. I mean, you really can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong with that. I mean, I really can't. Anytime you pick Andrade, it's like, yeah, you know what I mean. It's like, yeah, it's definitely like that, man. That's how good and dangerous she is. If Lauren got slammed, that would be crazy, man. Nobody has been able to stop that slam except Valentina, right? That's about it, right? All right, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Got like 15 of y'all in here. I ain't gonna be on here much longer, so just in here talking a little bit of WMMA. So hit that like. 16 people. Okay, yeah. I know it costs too much, but I know the price is high. The price is high to hit that like, so let me see. Hold on. Robot Chicken said Andrade should just stay at flyweight. Yeah, just hang around and wait till Valentina retires, right? Or you mean strawweight? Okay, you mean strawweight? Yeah. Yeah, strawweight's her best chance, yeah. Because, she's going to be waiting around until Valentina retire. That might be a long time, so it'd be wise for her. Yeah, it'd definitely be wise for Andrade to go down where she can get a belt. I would still see Weili beating her, but I think her chances would be better in a rematch versus Weili than they will against Valentina. Dang, yeah, she ranked number 4 across the board too. Shoot, Andrade keeps herself in a good position right now. She ready to answer the call. Excuse me. But yeah, what else? What else? Let me see. It ain't 6 o'clock yet, so I still got a little bit of time here. What else? Let's see. Stamina said Andrade could replace Chookagian as the keeper of gates. I really think they both are the keeper of gates to me. Because I think if you beat either one of them, you earned your title shot. Yeah, I would consider them both because Chookagian's beat a lot of flyweights, but at the same time, Andrade beat Chookagian too, so they kind of split the duty of being the test for whoever can get by them, right? Let me pull up something here real quick. Yeah, I didn't take too much from this interview. They were just like 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I was like, dang, y'all ain't got nothing to ask these fighters? Like, shoot. No, she don't speak English, but dang.
On fight day, I always watch TJ fight. Always, it's like my routine. So
that was quick. Was that like
fight
3
because
minutes?
I want to show I'm ready for the title fight. Qu'est-ce que tu as à en dire?
Oui, c'est pour ça que j'ai demandé Kathleen pour ce combat parce que je sais qu'elle perd que contre des tops et pour être.
Sink said, "Don't make sense, but I like to see Andrade Manon."
It's why I call out.
We almost saw it. Still a fight I would like to see.
I'm ready for.
I bet you this. I bet you if Manon, let's say Manon beat Valentina, they would probably make Andrade her first title defense, either her or Tyler Santos. Of course, Andrade would have to beat Lauren Murphy, right? Let's say you know, let's switch this world up a little bit. You know, I know a lot of people gonna cry if I say this, but let's say Manon beats Valentina, right? Manon beats Valentina, okay? Lauren Murphy gets starched by Jessica Andrade because you know that's the number 3 fighter. Manon would be taking on Andrade in her first title defense. I think so. I think that's what they would do. I think they would do that.
Last week, Alexa Grasso had a big win, and she feels like she could get the next title shot after, especially after this one. So after watching her fight in the 5-round main event, does it add more pressure to maybe have a spectacular moment in there to maybe cement yourself as the next title challenger?
La semaine dernière, Alexa Grasso a fait une bonne impression pendant son combat. Est-ce que tu as regardé le combat? Est-ce que tu penses que ça te met plus de pression pour obtenir le title fight après?
Non, j'ai pas regardé le combat. Après, ce que je sais, c'est qu'elle a fait 5 rounds et que c'était une décision. Donc moi, mon but, c'est vraiment de finir le combat pour avoir le title shot.
To be honest, I don't watch the fight. I know she win by decision. I know she do 5 rounds. So I think I can do better and want to finish my fight.
Yeah. She should have said, Manon should have said, Grasso don't want that shot. You know. She should have said, Grasso don't want that fight. Just to start some trouble. Nah, I'm just playing. She ain't got to do all that. But Daniel Evers, what's up, man? He said, would be funny if Fiorot unmasked on fight night and revealed herself as Andrade. Chookagian would walk out of the octagon. You crazy, man. It'd be like, to be that, you'd have to be like two Andrades, right? Standing on one. Like, if she unmasked herself, like, come on, that would be like, she'd have to have like another twin standing on her shoulders, right? Because they're not the same size, so you know. Yeah. Yeah, she should have said Grasso don't want that title shot. She said she didn't sound like she wanted it. She just said, I want this one. That's what Manon should have said. She should have been like, you know what, Grasso don't want that shot. I got it. After I beat Chookagian, it's mine. Yeah. Oh man. Hold on. Chookagian does look confident. Can't lie. I'm expecting a good fight. I like how she's talking. Girl has beat a lot of people in the division, and like I said,
At Domino's, you can get any 2 medium.
Oh, shut up. Sorry, that was these ads here. Yeah, I got about another 15 minutes to kill with y'all. So, boy, people be writing the craziest comments. People write crazy comments. Wow, man, people are weird. Can people ever just talk about the fight? Can people ever just talk about the fight in these comment sections? Yeah, just.
I kind of thought that Viviani won, but like I said, so many all the you know, maybe you should not fight there. It's not the best for, you know, the judge.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I just want to play this too because remember y'all said Chookagian was ducking Manon. She wasn't ducking.
For the Paris card, and then I think you pulled out, and then Jessica Andrade came in, and then they rebooked the match for Paris before putting it on here. What exactly happens with you coming out and coming in for that Paris card?
I never pulled out. I never originally took the fight. I was coming off my last fight. I had a couple injuries, and I wanted the fight to be. I wanted to take the fight if it was pushed back a little bit, but obviously they wanted her on the Paris card, so they gave it to Andrade instead of pushing it back for me, which was understandable. But I didn't pull out. Like I said, I never took the fight. I think people were confused about that. And then, you know, Andrade got hurt, and then I was like, fine, I'll take it, and let's go. Let's fight in 8 weeks in Paris. And then she got injured and got pushed back. So it got to where I originally wanted to. So it was perfect.
Did you want to fight in Paris, or are you?
Yeah, see, I just wanted to play that part because, yeah, like, much as I'm going for Manon in this fight and, you know, hoping she goes in there and dominates, yeah, Chookagian didn't duck. She didn't duck. Said, you know, yeah, I remember because, like, they started putting the poster up, but, you know, she said, I don't know why they're doing that because I didn't even get offered the fight. Daniel said, Grasso seems like she wants it in fairness. Didn't want to fight Fiorot. Melon Fiorot. How to be saying it now? Or Chookagian, though. She seems to want the easy path like Barber. Wow. Dang. You hear what he had to say? Kareem, what's going on, man? Yeah, BJ. Yeah, she ducks nobody. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, like I said, because I was watching her that live that night back in the summer, and she said, I don't know why they're putting that fight up. She was like, because I didn't accept it. You know? She was like, why? I'm like, why? Like, she was like, why did they put the fight out? She was like, I never accepted it. So. Okay, Daniel. BJ said, what easy fight has Grasso taken? I'm a JoJo fan, but that was not the biggest test. I'm JoJo fan, but yeah, she wasn't the biggest test. It's not necessarily calling her soft. Like I said, I'm not calling her soft. I'll take it back anymore since she did fight Arujo. I think he means like how she get in the path like Macy did the first time, because Macy's not soft at all. Macy's a pretty rough and rugged fighter. So she's not one that goes in there and takes on soft people. Or she's not considered soft. But the path that she was going at the time, they were kind of pushing her to be the youngest champion, right? So soft is not even part of the discussion. You can get the path of less resistance, or according to Daniel, easy fighters. Right? Yeah, Marcus. That's all I'm saying. JoJo wasn't a test at that point in her career because you see she's gone, and she was facing some rough stuff out of the cage at the time. You know what I mean? I think physically she just wasn't there anymore. Physically and mentally she wasn't there anymore. So yeah, Marcus. Yeah, nope. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But Arujo was. So I definitely take back anything where I was ever calling her, or if it ever seemed like I put her in that soft category. But Kareem said Grasso got to get her hands and kicking game on point. What do you need to see improved about her hands and her kicking game, Kareem? Or do you mean Arujo? Because Arujo needs to get her junk on point. Arujo need to get her. She need to get her timing right. Arujo need to commit more. But what is it about Grasso, Kareem, that you need to see her get on point? Because her 1-2s were hitting on Arujo's chin. Kareem says she needs to be relaxed and learn better distance management. Hands that needs to be so close to her face. I don't know. I think she's pretty. I don't think she's tense in there. I don't really think she's too tense. Like, you know, when she's that's just her style of boxing. You know, like I think her technique is fine. I mean, it's going to have to be a little bit more elusive when you fighting Valentina. Like, you don't want to keep your hands that close when you fight like a Valentina who can kick you to the body, find those openings to kick you to the body, or you know, shoot in a level and take you down because your hands are too high. You know, your peekaboo defense is too high where it's covering your eyes and you might miss certain shots. So yeah, I think it'll have to be a little bit more elusive in that. But I think her technique is fine overall. Like, you know, nobody's really been able to match her when it comes to that stand up right now. I don't think. Just Valentina and Chookagian are really like, and then Grasso. They're probably they're the best strikers in the division right now. But yeah, if you said Ruo needs to get it on point, believe me, I would definitely break that down right now because she's got an awkward, unorthodox style, and I think she depends too much on athleticism, kind of like Roy Jones. You know, she depends too much on just being fast. But if you see when she just uses speed to blitz in with a 1-2, she can get caught because there's no feint behind it. There's no timing behind it. You know what I mean? Like, she's easy to get caught because she just thinks just pure speed can get her to point A, point B. But if you don't set it up, if you don't set up a trap, you know, if you don't set up certain feints, then it's going to leave you open to just get countered. You know what I mean? Over and over and over. But I agree with earlier, like Chin said, you know, Manon, she'd be mixing it up though. Her power, you know, her shots be coming from all angles. You know, that's what's up. Gary Baldwin says, you were cooking Manon for the same thing, BJ. No excuses. Uh-oh. You sure were. Yes, he was. Where's that energy at? I'm gonna put that on the bullhorn. Where's that same energy, BJ? I didn't want to call you up, but where was that energy at? Because soon as Manon said she wanted to take another fight, you wanted to smoke her out. But as soon as Grasso didn't call out the champ and said she wanted another main event, you didn't call her out though. You didn't call her out, did you? Gary, actually somebody else called you out the other night. I think it was Estrella. Yeah. Estrella called you out. He said, "Where's that same energy?" See, the most legit fighter in here out of these ones we keep talking about that y'all call the duck. And you know, I got receipts on this, and it's right there in your face. Chookagian is not a ducker. So anybody called Chookagian as a ducker, y'all can take that back because there's proof right there that they put her on the poster, and like she said, she never accepted the fight. So if she never accepted the fight because she had an injury, that is not a duck. So Chookagian is the only one I can say out of these names. Well, no, Manon's not, of course, because she wants the next. She said definitely, right? Man, BJ want a link, man. I can't send one now because I'm on a countdown. I really got to go now. BJ, you said you were supposed to go live this week, so hey, you gotta go live this week right now, man. This ain't because I ain't in a position right now to do it. So you better go in and explain yourself. 5 minutes ain't enough to explain yourself in this one, bro. Okay, Sink said, yeah, because I'm on a timer now. 5 minutes. Sink said Grasso's technique could be better with the high kicks, but maybe she's sacrificing the technique so she can flick them out faster. Yeah, because it depends. You know, it's not all about committing to power. And I think with the type of fighter she is, you know, she wants to be able to, get back to her face and get back to her defensive stance faster, right? Man, it's kind of chilly out my way. All right, BJ said no worries. Yeah, because I just can't send a link right now because Daniel Edwards said, I rate Grasso, but I sense Andrade, Chookagian, and Fiorot are on her to fight once I lose to Valdez. Okay, let's see. Andrade, Chookagian, and Fiorot are on her they're on her. I want to fight her once I lose to Valdez. I actually think Chookagian, if Chookagian loses this fight Saturday, she'll probably be fighting Grasso next. That'll be the main event that Grasso wants. So yeah. 2 Beats ain't gonna like this. Gary Baldwin said Grasso straight duck Mano, not just a bullet. Yeah, there's just sometimes you kind of study certain things. There's certain things that you just study, and sometimes when you see it over and over, you be like, you kind of unsure about some fighters, like, do they really want it or not? But then there's some that you already know that's just like, oh, you know what? That fighter does want it. Yeah, right, Saint. Grasso would make no, I don't think so. Two different fighters. Grasso is going to be dealing with a bigger, better striker. A bigger, better, well-rounded fighter. Let's put it that way. The same stuff Araujo offers ain't the same thing Manon offers. Not at all, Saint. That's like I know you. I know you trolling me over here. You trolling me over here. Listen to Straya. Straya just want Lauren Murphy to lose bad, boy. I tell you, he just want her out of there. Well, everybody got their selection, That's how it is. Chen said the fanboy is going to fanboy. BJ said he coming with a video in caps lock. Caps lock. Over here talking about some. It ain't what he said. I thought it was. That's what I thought, because the minute Manon said that one little thing in that interview, and she said it kind of low, boy, BJ put on a whole smoke session, and I was there. I took the link. I took the link tonight to shut a lot of that down. I was just like, come on, man. Like, and he still stood by it. You still stood by it. So I'm just like, you gave her a lot of flack for that, boy. You gave her a lot of heat for that one. Yeah, Gary, that was an argument I was making a while back when we was on when I had to take a link from him. I had to break that down. I talked about it last night in the stream. Same thing with 2 Beats too. I was like, Grasso wanted Maya instead of Manon. I don't get that. Well, you probably heard it, yeah, because last night we were talking about that. 2 Beats said, Grasso probably wants the least path of resistance, but to me, it's like now she's back in that position. Like, if she would have fought Manon then, she would be in a position for a title shot now, because now that she fought Araujo, she wants another fight. So if she would have taken that other fight after JoJo, which would have been Manon, you probably would have gotten this title shot now, right? But then you wanted Jennifer Maia, who was the loser in that fight, and it probably wouldn't have prepared her like a fight with Manon would, So that's just what I see. Stray said, "Who's buying this card? Starts at 2 a.m. here." I probably will. I'm gonna buy. I am, because I'm probably gonna do a fight companion on it. So yeah. Oh man, it starts at 9 a.m. I forgot. Dang, I gotta be up early for this one. Okay, y'all. Enough talk. I'm getting out of here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Excuse me. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Sink said, because Maya is the bigger test. She must be, right? She's got to be, because she called her out. I'm out, y'all. I'll catch you on the next one. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe, please.